Kimberly's in the house.
Welcome back, Kimberly. We are back with a fun one today. But before we dive into
that would be Kimberly.
Yeah, it is fun to do with Kimberly. Before we dive into our topic, we're going to be talking about things that you shouldn't do in the F&I office. Don't want to box yourself in.
Yeah.
And actually some ways where your interest rate can start to deviate and change. And Kimberly's going to give us a few nuggets there, a bit of enlightenment. But before we do, I just want to mention, back at yourautoadvocate.com, so incredibly proud of what we're building. The Black Book trade-in valuations are coming in like in a couple weeks here. So get excited. Next year, trying to get good at setting expectations.
Yeah.
But seriously, in a couple weeks here, so check that out. The email templates that my dad wrote for reaching out to a dealer, they're in the app now, so you can use those. So anyway, just super proud. So I want to shout us out a little bit. Enough of my self-promotion and self-gloating.
Yes.
Pops, tee us up.
Kimberly?
Yes.
What can we do in the F&I office to perhaps, save a couple dollars and not get boxed into a particular rate or term?
There you go. I don't want you to get boxed in
the
finance office. I think most people would rather be getting a root canal. So, let's talk about this. I'm going to paint a picture, a scenario, however you say. I'm going to paint a picture. So you're in the finance office. You know your interest rate's 4.9 for 72 months, and the finance manager does his or her job and goes over all the products that are available for you on the menu. And you're like, well, you know what, finance manager, I really do like the VSC, the vehicle service contract, and the gap, but there is no way I can afford that payment. You know what I'm saying? And the finance manager says, well, I tell you what, how about if I can lower your rate by a point or two and your payment will stay the same and you can have those two products? And you say, you can do that? Yeah.
You would do that for me?
For me? What?
Wait, Pops, you're supposed to take your glasses off for that. You were the...
I can't. The headphones hold them in place.
We got to have fun here, right? So...
Yes.
You begin to, your wheels start cranking and you start thinking, how is this happening? You really drop that rate 2 points and put those two products in for me. Stop. No, you can't do that. That's illegal. A finance manager cannot do that. It is illegal.
So just for clarity and posterity's sake, my interest rate is not contingent on me purchasing gap insurance and a vehicle service contract. Am I all clear on my end?
Yes, a finance manager cannot tie your interest rate into buying product. It can't suddenly become lower because you bought product.
Now, Kimberly, this is coming up because you talk to 20, 30 people a week about vehicle service contracts, about F&I, and I take it this comes up pretty frequently.
It comes up way too much, Zach. Way too much. I'm blown away by this. I can't even believe it. But the reason that you're in this situation is because you maybe didn't tell the finance manager, look, I know what my credit looks like and I want to make sure I get buy rate with no markup, right? Buy rate with no markup.
That sounds.
That's what I want. I want what's on the approval. And I also want to know what the prices are of these things that are on the menu. What did you ask what the price of the vehicle service contract is? Did you ask what the price of gap is? So here's what I would do if I was in this situation. I would kind of turn it back around before I lost my cool. I would turn it back around and say, you know what? If you can drop my rate, my interest rate 2 points, I will take that vehicle service contract if you take $1,500 off of it, and instead of paying $900 for gap coverage, I'll pay $600 for gap coverage. Now, tell me what my payment would be like that.
Exactly. You would want to pressure them on what each individual item is costing you, because it's what they're charging you per item that impacts the payment. And approximately for every $1,000, the payment goes up $30 or $20 on a loan. Yeah. So if you can get them to knock off $1,000 here and $500 there. Well, that's $30 in payment savings right there on top of the savings you're going to have because you just got them to lower the percentage rate by 2 points.
Bingo. Yeah. Now, with that said, now you see clearly, right? You see what happened. They marked your interest rate up 2 points. There are certain times when your interest rate does go up and down. There are certain times, and that's the little nuggets that I think we should hand out.
Sprinkle the nuggets, Kimberly. Hand them out. Sprinkle
some nuggets.
Disperse the nuggets.
Because I had a couple of people say, well, they said my interest rate went up or down. Well, sometimes there are two instances that they can, and that is a large loan discount. Some banks will give the finance manager maybe just a tick, like a 10th off, or maybe even a quarter. And some banks will even give a half a point off if you go $30,000 or more. So if you're under $30,000 and you buy some product and it pushes you up over that $30,000 mark, then maybe your interest rate could come down a little bit. Make sure you ask about that. Mm-hmm. Now, the second thing is that if, let's say, you've got some maybe marginal credit, there's a loan to value issue going on. The bank sees you as a bit riskier and they're only going to lend you so much. And if you go over that amount, your interest rate could go up. But cash is what? Cash is what?
Money. It is cool. Cash is fun. Cash is clay.
Cash is clay.
Cash is
clay.
Cash
is king.
Cash is king.
No. Cash is king. Cash is king. Yes. Cash is clay. No.
Why haven't you started your own channel yet? Yeah. Ditched us, knucklehead.
Cash is clay. No. Cash is king. So sometimes when you've got some cash to put down, your loan to value drops, your interest rate can come with it, and that varies with banks. So there's two different times that your interest rate can change. But it has nothing to do with you buying product. If you buy this vehicle service contract, I'll lower your rate for it. No. Mm-mm.
Kimberly, you must have seen we did a live stream. We had a community member send us a Facebook or an Instagram DM. And it was, hey, I bought this extended warranty and I realized it was $4,500. I thought it was $1,500. So I canceled it. But now they're telling me I need to come back in and redo my paperwork because my interest rate on my loan just went up 2 points. And I got back in touch with this woman and we did a whole live stream where we talked about it. It's like, they can't do that, and it ended up, she had signed the errors and omissions and all that paperwork. So they could do like different financing. She ended up getting it all resolved. We helped her kind of feel a lot more confident, ended up getting the same interest rate and canceling her vehicle service contract. But it kind of, to your point earlier, don't box yourself in. Ask for the buy rate, ask for the approval, to see the approval. And then those two nuggets you just shared, been doing this with you guys. I mean, I've been doing it with you, Dad, for over a year. Kimberly, we're probably at like almost half a year now, or maybe 4 or 6 months, something like that. That's something new. I've been doing this for a while, doing all the videos. That was something new. Both of those things were very new. So thank you for that. I learned a lot actually right there.
Yay, good.
I mean, some of these videos I just like nod my head, like I fake it. But that, I wasn't faking it. That was good.
Oh, you do, do you?
I'm not even going to ask about faking it.
Oh, so now every time Zach nods his head, I'm going to think, is he faking that?
I mean, I don't fake it. Yeah. But all right, I'm not even going to let myself go there.
Here, let me remind you. Wow.
Don't box yourself in, Zach.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, don't be faking it.
No, this is awesome. You got any parting shots, Pops?
No, just it's some really solid information for our viewers and our members out there to always utilize.
You got it.
Good job, Kimberly.
Yay! I hope this helps everybody.
It should.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That was good.
See you, Kimberly.
See you guys.